Hello friends, welcome to my channel SDT Test Automation. And today is our seventh session on Nightwatch training, and we will continue with the Nightwatch configuration. Till now in the Nightwatch configuration, we have seen that how we can do the output settings, how we can do the Selenium settings, and other like custom command path, page object path, some base settings. We are left with the test settings. So we will see today how we can do the test settings. So before proceeding with that one, yesterday I have made a mistake while installing the uh, other while installing the Chrome and other Selenium server executable. What mistake I have done, I will tell you that I have installed it outside my project folder and it was created outside the node module and package. If you see in the previous video, you will see that that node module has created outside. So what you have to do is just come into the project folder in the main project folder, and if you do in the same way to install it, it will go and install it. So let me show you how to install it in the project folder, and I will show you the package.json also. Okay, so I'm opening the terminal here, and I'm going to cd Nightwatch workspace, and then we have Nightwatch training. So now we are in the correct project folder, and then we can install it npm I Nightwatch Selenium server. So if I install it now, oh, it is too slow. It is typing. I don't know why. Okay, so I will hit enter and let it install. So you can see that it is installing. So I will wait for the installation to complete. So it has installed and it has completed installing. Okay. So what I'm gonna do it, I'm just clearing everything and then I'm going to install the iDriver in the same way. What I'm gonna do it, I can just download and install the iDriver. So till now I will copy for the Chrome driver I've also. So here you can see that everything is installed perfectly and there is no issue. Okay, so next is I'm going to install the Chrome driver, and anything in left, let me check that. Yeah, Gcode driver is there. It's the same way I can install it, the Gcode driver also. So let it first install the Chrome driver. Okay, so the Chrome driver is also installed successfully, and I'm going to install the Gcode driver. So by using the npm, what will happen that it will automatically install the drop package from the driver. Okay, but I'm going to use the binaries here. There is some different benefit of that using that. If you are using the binaries, like suppose if you are moving to the different server and there is no internet is there, right? Like let's suppose that the people has no internet connection or some restriction is there to download, then if you have the binaries, then it will be the people will not get any issues like. Okay, so that way it will be good, like if you are having the like binaries already is available for your project. So now here you can see that in the dependencies we have the Chrome driver, Gcode driver, Selenium server, and then other things is already installed, right? Correct. So this is the package log.json. Let me also show you the package.json. Here you can see that the Chrome driver, Gcode driver, Nightwatch, and the Selenium server, everything is installed here. Correct. Okay, so next part is that we have left with the test settings configuration, right? So we will start with that one. So be with me. Before moving to the test setting configuration, what I'm gonna do is some things that is there, I'm gonna move it to up. Okay. So I'm just cutting this part and I am moving it to here. Okay. The web driver I don't require, so I'm commenting this one. Right now the selenium is required. Okay, these things I am also moving there up. Okay, so once it will be required, I will be using these things, right? Okay, so now we are back with here. So I am just disabling these things and I'm enabling this. Okay, and I'm disabling this also. Okay, so now we are left with the test setting. I'm moving this part here from to here. Okay, you can keep it anywhere you want it. So now what will come here in the test settings? So let me just go and show you in the base setting first. The test settings. It will accept an object in which all the test environments are defined. What it is telling that here you will define your test environment. Each overriding test settings as needed. A default environment is always required. Right? The first thing is that you should have a default environment. Okay, so now come to the test settings and we will see that what we can do it. So here is what you have to do is test environments, how you can define it. Okay, so here they have given that how you can define the test settings. So be with me one by one. I will tell you how to do that one. Okay, so let me go to the configuration again. I am going to the all settings and let me see here anywhere it is giving this. No, here there is no test settings is there. So we have to go with this links which is given here. So it is likely you will run your test again the multiple environment, right, or different browser. Nightwatch provide a concept for defining environment in which you can set all specific test setting. The environments are located under the test settings dictionary in the configuration file. A default environment is always required for which other environment inherit the settings. So what it means that whatever the common things that you want it, you will put into the default test setting, right? And whatever that is not common, you can put it into the other one. Okay. So now see what are all things into come into that one. Okay, here is some data is there. In the same way, we will go and we will write our test settings. So be with me, we will see how we can write it. So the first thing it will come is the default, right? As per the documentation, we will go with the default setting. And under the default setting, what are all things will come, right? Under the default settings, you can put so many things, right? What are all so many things you can use it? So let me check. This is the test hook, external Grobers, no. Wait a minute. Okay, so we will start with the first will be you can see that the launch URL. So suppose what you want that suppose in the default whenever you are opening the Selenium Nightwatch and running your test you want that some your website automatically it should open. So you should give this launch URL. So I'm going to use this launch URL. Okay, and I am going to give it HTTP localhost. Okay, so that I want that whenever the test will open, it will open the local host. Okay, that is the first settings. right? Now, what is the other settings will be there? We will see. The other settings will be, here you can see that if you want the Selenium server to be come under this settings, then we can also give it. So let me put there. Okay. So we can post it Selenium underscore host, and I'm gonna put it 127.0.1. Sorry. Then the next will be Selenium underscore port. Okay. And it will be like, let me check whatever I have used it before in the Selenium setting. 4567, right? We can use it like that. So let me check that this is under Selenium settings, if there are having any change in the variable. Okay, so under the filtering settings, I got it something that they have changed the name, like Selenium underscore host is deprecated. So in the place of Selenium underscore host, I have to use the Selenium dot host. So I'm going to change this to Selenium dot host, and the same I am going to use the Selenium dot port. Okay, so let me change it, right? Also one thing, if you have seen the launch URL, just come over and here you can see that you can use base URL also, and the aliases is base underscore URL or launch underscore URL or launch URL. These all are same. Okay. Next is the desired capability that we will see later. Okay. In the same test settings. Right. Be with me. So next is we will see that silent. Okay. What does this mean that? Okay. So let me search for this one. Right. The silent is under the output setting, that is true. So what I told you, if you want that HTTP server it will not show, then you have to make it true. So I'm gonna make it true. Okay, here is something happening. Okay, you cannot pass like that. So what you will do it, just make it like that. Okay, and then use like silent. I'm gonna make it true. Okay, now the next is disable colors. Okay, which I'm gonna make it false. Okay, now the next is you will find a skip underscore test case. Yes, this is the important thing. A skip test case on fail. If you want to skip the test case, if it is fail, okay, then you have to make it true. But I don't want this. So what I will gonna make it skip test case on fail to false. Okay. The next setting is end session on fails. So what it's telling that end the session automatically when the test is being terminated, usually after a failed session. So I also don't want that. If suppose I am running multiple test cases, then I don't want that. If any session will fail, then the session will terminate. So what I'm gonna make it, I will make it false, right? So remember guys, these all are default settings, right? Now, next is One important thing is the screenshot, right? So where you will put the screenshot and how we will generate it. So here is the screenshot function command is there, and it is an object, and how you will generate the screenshot, they have given this example also. So let me put this screenshot. This is a default one, and the value will come. What are all value will come? Enabled, which is true. Next it will come on failure, true, correct. Let me see that. Okay. On error, I'm gonna make it true. Okay. And the next is path, where you want to store the screenshot. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to create a folder called screenshots. Okay. And I will put under the path. Okay. Like that. Sorry. So in this way, I have configured for the screenshot also. Now, another thing is that till now we have seen this is the default one. Some other thing is that we can put some capabilities. You should have seen that is called desired capabilities or capabilities. If you see here, let me search for desired capabilities. Where it is? Okay, let me search for that one. Here it is. Or it is called capabilities also. It is a either object or a function. Okay. So under the desired capabilities, I can provide some default value also. So what I'm going to do is I will define some desired capabilities also. So I will paste it the desired capabilities, right? And inside that one, I can give what are all things. I can give the browser name. So by default, I'm going to use it browser name, and I will give default name is Chrome because I'm going to use Chrome. Okay. The next capabilities, if you want to find the more capabilities, you can find for Selenium capabilities here. In this, you can see that this is the all the Selenium capabilities are defined here. If you want to get the capabilities for Chrome, you can find from here. If you want the find the capabilities for Edge browser, you can find it here. There are some models they have given. Okay. So you can use this website to find the capabilities. So the first I have used the browser name. Next is JavaScript enabled. Okay. So I think they have given. Okay. So if I want that, okay, JavaScript to be enabled for my script to be run. So JavaScript enabled. I hope I have written right. JavaScript enabled. Right? Yes. And I will mark it true. Okay. And one another thing is that accept SSL certificates. So I will put it accept SSL certificates. Okay. And I will make it true. Okay, guys. So these are the default configuration I have make it. So what it means that suppose I am running the test, I am not providing any specific environment. Okay, so what will happen? By default, it will take it, whatever I have set it here, and it will execute our test. Okay. Also, if I have defined our other environment and these things is not present there, so it will take it from the default. Also, one thing is there, if you have used the a specific environment, if you have overwrite these values, so this default value will be overwritten there. Okay, so I'm stopping the session today from the default settings in the default configuration in the test settings. From tomorrow we will see that how we can configure our test setting in the Chrome. Okay, so that's all from today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching my video. Have a nice day. Bye.